Well, I've had a really fantastic week actually, and lots of really, really well prepared students playing really musically, confidently. It's been a really enjoyable week. There's obviously lots of talent here that is clearly going to get better and develop, and they're going to do great things, I think. Yeah. The playing from memory is really impressive because it's really unusual for almost all of the candidates to do that. I mean, they have to play scales and things from memory, obviously, but to play all the three pieces and hardly a slip. I mean, everyone did it so convincingly. And so they've obviously worked really, really hard. And if they just continue to develop those skills, I can see lots of, because even some of the really young ones who were doing the prep tests and initial grades, who were really young, did really, really well. And then, of course, there are others who started slightly later, but even then, it's never too late to start. And I know lots of people, there's a very good friend of mine who ended up being a very famous violinist and conductor who didn't start playing the violin until he was 12 or something, or 13. So, it's never too late. And certainly I've seen a huge amount of talent so far, and I've still got a day and a half to go, so who knows what I'm going to see. And the students who played this evening at the beginning of the workshop all played really beautifully. It was really impressive. The title of it was Assessing Performance. I mean, it's really talking about what we're looking at when we go and sit in an exam room as an examiner, what we're listening for, the types of sounds we want them to produce, the types of skills that they need to show us, but also making sure that they understand that the whole point of music is to perform, and it's all about performance. So the exam is not, although it's how I would describe it, they are benchmarks. They're not things that you should always feel you have to do, but they are useful things to use to know how you're progressing. And so hopefully, I've helped them gain a little bit more insight and a bit more, and maybe a few ideas and a few thoughts to take away with them to help them continue developing their skills. Well, as I said to the people in the room, really the most important thing about music is the sound you make. So you need to be making a good sound, but then there are all sorts of things that contribute to that. You need to be able to play in time. You need to play the right notes, hopefully, and those things sort of go together a bit, to be honest. And what I said to them also is this thing that if we think about music always in the way that we think about singing tunes, then it tends to naturally go into a good shape. And I think that's a really important thing. And we want them to enjoy it, so we don't want them to be thinking, to be worrying about what they're going to do. And if you prepare carefully enough, the only time you really need to be worried is if you know that you haven't done enough preparation, and then it will become obvious. But that was not the case at all in all the people I've seen this week. Everyone's done their preparation, they've done their work, and they came in and did really, really good performances.
Your workshop ko tsinga dengthang mansa ABRSM face-to-face exam ko ya belsi dao mijan tioni tsinga start ka ha robibaroni demang dao bonga thari ko matstengin aro ya workshop ko Sir Geoffrey Harniess bian London yonga bia ya exam ko khanda ka ha yan anseng atsika songo garo hilso yan skang ba changno ha ya exam ko tsinga Sekarang orang cini casong orang cina apa orang cisi riangnya sena nanga bang batan cila biar orang cisi riangnya sena nanga dapat tahu isul ni kat sana cini ansing ya exam center ko tahu ansing ni Tura ya ko mana tahu ansing ni bisa orang gepen cila biar orang cisi riangnya sena nang dazok tahu nok tang odongi ndak apa nam gepa colang ko ansing exam ko nama nahan dak nanga dengtang mansa ya exam ko examiner na ABRSM ko bang dengtang mansa tela ya nambik pa sulko ya cika song no nahanina. Dao ya Tura au ya exam center gesa singa Rhythm School of Music onga aro gesa Grain Music School gesa ya Bernie Hills onga exam center aro gesa Chanmari onga dao singa gamak gamang dao ya belsi exam candidate rang 137 candidate ko singa onna ha aro yan dengthang mansa singa skang gapa changna onge menga nambi gapa singa students rang ko onna manjok ya exam ko conduct anio. Okay. Dal ya certificate rangko mo nangjok yan certificate rangko prep test niya gane beginner sang na bisong na yan exam on na ni zaman bisong na certificate on na takba gapan grade rangko de one initial to grade 8 rangko de jasa jagani rang singani zamano singa bisong na ba certificate rangko result rangko nangget. Aro ya exam ko jean ya ABRSM syllabus ko ragin sim ode jebo na mangen daw gata syllabus ko nasung nanggen sim ode chingko kante kana mangen aro jean ya music ko rana skin sim ode chingko ba kante kana mangen daw an singo jeo ba ya ko rana man again takwa khali ini syllabus rang dong na nangen no de nasung je bia po dong e bai आज का sungo je bia po dong e bai ko an sing rana mangen.
What do I remember?
Using a condom every time?
Yeah, I remember. I don't ignore it. Using a condom every time during sex is really important.
Wow, Ria is smart. Life will be safe for sure when condom is used always.
Don't take a note, remember once more.